So I'm like, what you want to do? Like, we could square up too. Did you tell everybody to grab their glass and grab their wine and get ready for a story time? Okay. Yes, everybody, grab your glass, grab your wine, because we about to have story time. So we're back with another story time video for you today, where we're going to talk words and all that fun jazzy stuff. So let's get right into it. Probably clicked on this video for the title below. I'm probably going to call it something like The Time I Got Jumped. So let's start with the fact that I didn't even know these girls, and maybe I was a little bit petty. But hear me out. So this was back in my little Canal side days. If you've watched my previous YouTube videos, which I should probably delete because they fucking suck. This one probably fucking sucks too. This happened back in my Canal side days when I was being all type of ratchet and stuff. And you remember my sister Tiny from back in the other videos where we would go out and we would just do stupid stuff and get ourselves in stupid situations from at Canal side. This might have been the Big Fish concert. I'm pretty sure it actually was. I know that we pondered around the beer tent for a little bit. And then we ended up, because like the crowd ended up moving to the beer tents, we're like, okay, let's go find some spots up in front. So we walk up front, and I like the way the Canal side is set up. It's like, you know, you got all this room and all this space. There's the highway that kind of somewhat goes above it, and then there's like this cobblestone that leads right up to the stage. And then there's like a grass area over here with a bunch of like permanent picnic seats over there. And it's just like, you've heard about it. It's a good time, yeah. We're walking up the cobblestone and we find a spot and we're just standing there and we're talking. We're having a casual conversation. I don't remember what we're talking about. And there was this couple girls. It was like, I want to say maybe 5 or 6 girls all together. There was only 5 that were actually involved in the situation. I tend to forget one of them. And these 4 girls, 5, 6 girls, these 6 girls come over. And they're standing right next to me and Tiny, and the one like has a short little brief conversation with Tiny. I don't remember what the fuck the conversation was. Well, me and Tiny, we turn back, we start talking, and the music starts playing. The crowd, like somewhat of the crowd starts coming back, not too many of the crowd. The music starts playing, and the one girl that Tiny was talking to, like she starts like doing this, and she starts bumping next to Tiny. Like it wasn't like intentional, but it was still like, you know, you would feel after maybe like a couple hip swings that like you're bumping onto somebody. Well, Tiny, she leans over and she's like, she keeps bumping me. So, like, me being me, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to encourage other people to defend themselves. Like, it's just who I am. It's about respect. You're going to respect me. You're going to respect the people I'm around, or shit like this is going to fucking happen. I'm going to need some more wine for this. So, basically, she started bumping on Tiny. So, I told her, Tiny, bump her back. If she don't want to stop bumping you, bump her back. So, Tiny bumps her a little bit. The girl bumps her back. Tiny's like, she bumped me back. I'm like, okay. Okay. So I make my way in there and I bump the girl. And then she bumps me back. So I hip check the bitch. Yes, I fucking hip checked her. I hip checked her so my heart, my fucking hair flipped this time. I hip checked her. And she just literally stands back and looks at me like, what the fuck? And she's like, what did you do that for? I'm like, you kept bumping on her. I bumped you. You bumped me. I fucking hip checked you back. And what? She's like, why do you gotta be like that? Why are you being so mean? Da, 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 da. And might I state, these girls were of age, but they were at least 18 or older. Most people that go to these concerts, I know there's a couple young people, but these girls were definitely of age. I was 23 at the time, don't get me wrong. Like, maybe the girl might have been 18. There might have been a little bit of age difference. I don't care how old you are. It's about respect. You can't just bump on people and not expect them to bump you back. You can't do something to somebody and not expect them to do it back to you. It's as simple as that. I don't care how old you are. It's about respect. Well, they started screaming some bullshit because it was 4 girls. Like, they literally, like, it was 4 tiny little, like, not tiny because they all had a couple of inches on me, but they were, like, my size, skinny little things. The one girl that I hip checked, I basically addressed her first because me and her are the ones that are arguing, even though all these girls are yelling. And she's like, what are you doing? You're mad older than us. That's mad ignorant. I was like, I don't care. You bumped her, so you're going to get bumped back. And I mushed this girl in the face. Maybe I shouldn't have put my hands on people, but you shouldn't have been bumping me in the first place. And I'm not trying to justify my actions, but just put yourself in my shoes. If somebody keeps bumping you, or somebody keeps bumping your sister, what are you going to do? You're probably going to fucking do what I did. She wouldn't get out of my face, so I mushed her ass in the face. And she, like, literally throws her hands up. She's like, I'm not dealing with this, walks off. So I basically move on to her friend. It's so fucking much like a movie where every time I think about it, just the way it fucking happened. But I go to the next girl. And she starts saying the same thing. You know, you're mad, all that else. What are you doing? I said, your friend bumped me, so she got bumped back. And what? And she starts like, oh, it don't matter. You're older than us. You shouldn't be doing stuff like that. So I poked her in the face and I said, get the fuck out of here. She basically does the same thing her friend does. Throw her hands up. I'm not dealing with this, and walks the fuck away. So I moved the fuck on to the next girl. Because they're all yelling. So like, if you're going to keep yelling at me, I'm going to address each one of you head on. So I go to the next girl and me and her start talking. She's saying basically the same fucking thing that these girls are saying. Why did you bump her? And I told her again, your friend bumped me, so she got bumped back. And she's trying to be like, she's just being extra, putting her hands in my face. So you got mushed too, bitch. So last girl. And this girl, she is the only one that have balls, and I give her props. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I know you probably ain't watching this, but if you watching this, I give you props because you were a little bit tougher than your friends. You had more balls than your friends. I give you that. But this girl, she's a little blonde thing. She maybe had like an inch or two on me. We're about the same size. But she's a cute little blonde thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hanging on that. She's a pretty little blonde thing. But me and her start arguing. She's saying the same thing as her friends are saying. And at this point, I'm just like, fuck it. I've already doinked all of your friends in the face. Your turn too, bitch. So I poke her in the face. And this little girl, she literally goes like this. It goes right here. Like, when I say pinky out and all, like pinky out and all, my little 10-year-old niece has hit me harder than this girl. I've gotten pissed off at my 10-year-old niece worse than I got pissed off at this girl, but I can't hit her because she's 10. So, basically, you know, she doinked me right there. And the second she doinked me, she ran. So what I did, the second she ran, I snatched her by her hair. And I'm sorry, some people may say it's pussy, but she shouldn't have ran for me. That was pussy enough. So I snatched her by her hair and I just started like yoinking at her ass with her hair in my hand. I had a big phone with a big case and I'm just like have the phone in my hand. I'm doinking her in the head with my phone while holding her hair. And all I remember is this big tall dude. He didn't have a shirt on. He was there with this big tall girl. They were both at least 6 foot tall. Everybody's taller than me, but they towered the fuck over me. I'm just looking at him like, he comes up and he tries breaking it up. Like he's pulling us apart. He's pulling me off of her, basically. My sister Tiny, what she said in her part is, like, supposedly the 5th girl that I kind of forget about because she didn't really come into play until the last part. But she supposedly tried to break us up, too. And that's when Tiny said she thought that she was trying to hit me. So she reached over and nicked her in the face. Just trying to, like, get her off of me. Like, it was a quick switch. And after, like, the big dude, he pulled us off of each other. He breaks it up. I get, like, I'm up. I'm like, what you want? Like, you know, we could go again if that's what you really want to do. The bigger friend, like, I don't mean to call her a big girl, like, don't get me, I'm not trying to fat shame or anything, but it's just like, out of all the girls were as small as me, and this girl, she had some thickness to her, if you feel me. Shade no tea, but she was a bigger girl. She had more, yeah, okay, but she's like, she tries to, like, she's like, what, why are you, like, trying, like, she's trying to go off at me, so I'm like, what you want to do, like, we could square up too. And the big dude, like, he comes in the middle and he breaks this up. He's like, no, y'all not fighting. Y'all not fighting. While this is going on, there's a crowd coming in. Like, there was only a couple people when this started. Now there's a crowd because there's a fight. It's a concert. Everybody's getting lit. It was just the big dude, his girlfriend. They were trying to break it up, more or less the big dude. And there was this other kind of like shorter dude that was like a little bit chubbier than me. Like, sorry, is chubby dude. Like I said, no shade, no tea, but this is just how I explain people. It's kind of gives you a little bit of a visual, but you can understand, like, compared to me, this is how these people look. I'm sorry. But, so, he's, like, there's a shorter, chubbier dude compared to the bigger dude, and he's trying to break us up, too. But then, like, some people start, like I said, there's a circle around us, and they see that they're breaking them up, so some of the people start, like, forming a circle around me, forming a circle around that girl, so, like, they kind of keep us apart. And, like, I'm sitting there, like, literally yelling at the girl. I'm like, that's why your friend got her ass beat. That's why your friend got her ass beat. You can get it, too. And I don't even remember what she was just yelling. She's, like, trying to basically tell me I'm trash, I'm ghetto, and I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Like, your friend got it. That's, oh, well, not my fault. The whole point of it was, like, bitch, you tried to bump me on my spot, so I ain't leaving this spot now. I just fought for it. This is my spot. I'm so petty. I'm so petty. Call me Captain Petty. But, so basically, we're standing there for a good 30 minutes. It's back and forth. Like, every time I look over at them, I'm like, hey, your friend got her ass beat. Hey. I'm gonna be honest, like, because the blonde girl, she, like, starts brushing out her hair with her fingers. Because, like I said, I pulled her hair. I started yoking her around. When I grabbed her hair was really soft. I kind of felt bad afterwards. So I'm like, she probably worked really hard to get her hair that soft. I know the struggle, girl. I'm sorry. But you shouldn't have hit me, bitch. You shouldn't have hit me. You shouldn't have went there. Where's my fucking wine? And so basically we just yelled a couple times throughout the night, and then eventually they take their group and they leave. They go over to where the grass area is. Eventually I can't even see them. I remember after that, like, I had asked Tiny, I'm like, yo, let's wait around, let's see if we see him again. Like, at this point I was really, really ballsy. I was really like about that life now that, like, I have a stepson, so I like try to, like, you know, reserve myself and not do as much ratchet shit as I used to do back in my older days. But I'm a mom now. But, you know, back at that time, it was like when I didn't have my child to look after, it was like, you know, what's up? But so basically, you know, I told Tiny, I'm like, let's wait around, see if they got something they want to say. So me and Tiny, we pull over to the side where it's like basically a curb, so we kind of get a little bit taller than the crowd, even though we're kind of fucking short as shit. Like, Tiny only got about 2 inches on me. So we're just standing there looking for these girls. We don't see them. And then my dad starts calling me because he was our ride and we were a bump at the time. I didn't have a car or nothing. So we're like, yeah, Dad, we're coming. Don't yell at us. We gotta get our ass in the car. We did not mention shit to Mom and Dad because we both knew that they would not let us go to Canal side again if they found out that I was fighting. At this point, like, I did have like a little bit of a mouth in like my older high school years. Freshman year, we can get into some of those stories. But, like, once I turned 18, like, I was like, you know, it's on me. Like, I could do whatever the fuck I want to do. If I go to jail, I go to jail. If I do this, like, it's my life. Nobody controls it. So, like, the day I turned 18, I kind of, like, started doing what the fuck I wanted to do. And my parents knew that, like, I was kind of a troubled... I'm still, like, I'm a child, okay? I still look for an adult. But they kind of knew I was a troubled child. So if they would have heard that I was fighting at that time, they would have been like, she ain't going back to Canal side. Gina got a big fucking mouth. And Gina likes to fucking touch people. Hell the fuck no. But the moral of the story, think about what you do before you do it, and think about what you say before you say it. Don't let anybody disrespect you. I'm not trying to say go around fighting everybody. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have fought her in that situation. I probably could have handled the situation 10 times better being the person that I am today. Just looking back at it now, like, it was about the respect. Like, that's the only reason why I got pissed off and I was so hot-headed is because it was about the respect. But don't let anybody disrespect you, but also learn how to handle situations. And that's what I'm trying to let my younger viewers know. Any of my younger, the 5 people I actually have watching me, if you are by chance a younger viewer, that's what I want to let you know. Don't let anybody disrespect you, but know how to handle a situation. With that being said, this is Gina Chong. That was another story time for y'all. If you want to hear more, please, we're going to set a like goal for 2. Yes, we're going to set a like goal for 2 because... that's as many likes as I could get. But if you like this video, please subscribe. It should be down below. This is Gina Chong, and I am out. Bye.